all of us who worked on Doctor Who and Sarah Jane are just reeling at the moment, so many of the cast members as well, but actually kind of thinking of the children. There's a lot of children who are going to need a little hug from mum and dad in the morning over breakfast when they get up and hear the news. It's just so sad.
It comes as a great shock, not least because not many people knew she was suffering from cancer, did they? Were you aware that she was
Yes, we were. I don't want to talk about personal details too much, but we were aware of the situation, obviously hoping she would get better. Liz was terribly private about such things. She would murder me for talking on the radio about it. I'd actually give me a good nudge in the ribs right now and tell me to shut up. But she had the most wonderful family, and all our thoughts and love go with them. It was just a joy to know the woman and an honour to have worked with her. Seriously, I loved her.
And tell us more about your role in her career, because I mean she had this extraordinary career in that she started out in Doctor Who in 1973 alongside John Pertwee, and of course kept on coming back, ending up with her own series, the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah, I think what people don't know about Liz is that all the years she was off screen, she did the most terrific job at defending Sarah Jane and never letting Sarah Jane's reputation be besmirched by any sort of merchandise or stuff like that. And then when I was working on Doctor Who, I simply thought that there was a great secret in the world, which was the talent of Liz Sladen. I just wanted to put her back on screen because I knew with all my heart the secret that every Doctor Who fan knew, which is that it's a great actress. It wasn't just a cult thing. I didn't want to do it for nostalgia's sake. There was, who'd be an actor because you fall out of favour and times pass and things like that. And I knew there was a great, great woman and a great actor sitting there not working. And so we reached out to her, and she then turned out to be such good company and so cheeky and so much fun as well. And of course, utterly unchanged by time. It was her look. She was such a beautiful woman. And we found ourselves with a new friend. That was the greatest treat about it. We brought her in for one episode, and one episode of Doctor Who, thinking that would be good, that's a good story. And then I remember, as we shot that episode, sitting there thinking, well, I'm not letting her go. This is going to carry on in some shape or form. And then Children's BBC came along and wanted the Sarah Jane Adventures. We had a glorious time. I mean, if I'm glad about anything in my career, I'm so glad we did that, just so the whole new generation of children could fall in love with Sarah Jane Smith and with Elisabeth Sladen. I'm so happy that happened.
So when did you fall in love with her? When was it that she sort of first struck you?
I must have been sort of 11 when I was that perfect age. I was just going to comprehensive school. Tom Baker came along and Sarah Jane Smith was there. She'd been with John Pertwee, and it's that kind of age, where people say, that was my doctor and she was my companion. She was a classic Doctor Who companion. Great character created by the late Barry Letts, who also died recently, and also created by Terence Dix, the script editor. When a character lasts, what is this now, 40 years or something, then something magic has happened. It's really hard to create fictional characters that last for that long. Most of them don't. And they did something astonishing back then. And here we are, talking about the passing of this wonderful woman. What a legacy that she's remembered like this. I just think it's a glowing tribute to her.
Russell T Davies, thank you very much for talking to us this evening, but sorry, of course, it is on such a sad occasion, the death of Elisabeth Sladen, who's died at the age of 63. Right, it's 17 minutes.